Hello there you guys, welcome to one of my videos. Manchester City 2, Manchester United 1 in the FA Cup final. Manchester City have won the FA Cup. They have secured the double this campaign. Man City are looking to win the treble. They do play Inter Milan in the Champions League final this Saturday. Reflecting on the FA Cup final, I thought City deserved the victory. They dominated the vast majority of the game. Gundogan scored after 12 seconds. It was the fastest goal in FA Cup final history. Very good finish by Gundogan. Gundogan got both of Manchester City's goals. His second goal came from Kevin De Bruyne's free kick. De Gea did get a hand to it, but it still went in the back of the net. Man United's goal came from Bruno Fernandes. He scored from the penalty. Man United got the penalty because Jack Grealish handballed it. It was controversial. Some people thought it was a penalty, some people didn't think it was a penalty. Man United improved when Garnacho came on. He actually had a very good chance, just went wide. Rashford had a couple of opportunities. Man United had a very good chance right at the end, just went over the bar. Man City, of course, had their chances as well. Erling Haaland had two good opportunities, was unlucky not to score. Erling Haaland's been unbelievable for Man City. He's got like 52 goals for them so far. He's got quite a lot of hat-tricks. Kevin De Bruyne had a very good chance. He scuffed it. De Gea saved it with his feet. Ruben Diaz, he also had a chance in the game. Jack Grealish had a chance. Man City, by the way, did have a goal disallowed in the game. It was offside. It was the correct decision. But I'm disappointed. As you all know, I'm a Man United fan. I wanted us to secure the double. That would have been a very good season. Man United have already won the Carabao Cup. That was our first trophy since 2017. I'd still say we've had a pretty decent season. Ten Hag's first full season as United manager, won the Carabao Cup. Got us in the top three. Hopefully next season, we can do better. Ten Hag, by the way, after the defeat to City in the final, said a few things. It did mention that he praised his players after FA Cup final defeat, and he also mentioned that Man United are the only team in the world that can fight back against Man City, and he's put that warning out to Inter Milan. Man United, of course, are still missing players. Obviously, Varane has been out. Martinez is out with a fractured foot. He's been a big miss. Anthony, not so long ago, picked up an injury. Phil Jones, he's also out with injury as well, but he don't get in the team anyway. So there you go. But, Man City, probably one of the best teams in the world now. Without a doubt, the best team in England. City have won 5 titles in the last 6 seasons. You know, they've got a very good manager in Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola's been the Man City manager since June 2016, so he's been the City manager for around 7 years now. He's under contract with Man City till 2025. You know, Guardiola's got a very good pedigree behind him. Look at the amount of trophies he's won in his managerial career. 1 trophies in his senior career. You know, at Man City he's won a good 8 or 9 trophies now, is it? You know, he obviously wants to win the Champions League at Man City. That's his main priority. You know, Man City have not won the Champions League in their history. You know, they're looking to end that drought this Saturday. Pep Guardiola, when he managed Bayern Munich, he won trophies. He almost won the Champions League with Bayern Munich, but he didn't. And when he was Barcelona manager, he did win the Champions League. You know, before Pep Guardiola, City had Manuel Pellegrini, they won the Premier League under him. And before that, they had Roberto Mancini, and they won the title under him. And when they won it under him, it was the first time they'd won the title in like 44 years. You revert back to around, is it 2, 3, 4 years ago now, Man City did win the treble, but it wasn't the proper treble. And that was the season Man City finished on 100 points. And in the summer transfer window, you know, I am expecting Man City to recruit. I think they'll get rid of players as well. Yeah, they've already got rid of a lot of players. You know, they lost the likes of Gabriel Jesus, went to Arsenal. Lost Zinchenko, went to Arsenal. Lost Raheem Sterling, went to Chelsea from City. They also lost the likes of Eric Garcia, who went to Barca from City. They lost Aguero. They lost Leroy Sané. He went to Bayern Munich from Man City. They lost David Silva. He went to Sociedad from Man City. Vincent Kompany left around, 4 or 5 years ago. When he left City, he went to become playing manager at Anderlecht. Now he's the Burnley manager. They lost Otamendi. I think he was part of the deal of Man City getting Ruben Diaz. Fernandinho retired, was it last season? So they are quite a lot of the players that Manchester City have lost in that in recent years. What I've just said then regarding City, you know, I think Man United are going to do the same thing in the summer transfer window. Look to bring players in. You know, we're preparing a big clear out as well. We're being linked with a lot of players, you know, since Ten Hag taken over the reins. There's been a lot of narratives coming out about Mason Mount. We're also linked with Harry Kane. But in terms of the clear out, the players who I think are going to leave in the summer transfer window, I think Maguire's on his way out of the club. There's been talks of him as part of a swap deal for Mason Mount. De Gea's time could be up at the club now. That FA Cup final could have been his last game at United. You know, I can see Martial moving on. I can see Alanga moving on because he's lost his place in the team since Garnacho risen up the ranks. I can see Donny van der Beek leaving. Obviously, he's been out for a while now with injury, don't start anyway, so he's classified as a squad player. McTominay's on his way out of the club. You know, Man United are willing to listen to offers for him. I think Jones is on his way out. Lindelof could go. Do you think Bissaka could leave the club? Because he's not our first choice right back, Diego Dalot is. But I'm hearing up to at least 10, 11 players could be leaving anyway. So anyway guys, that's everything to update with. Drop your comments, like, support on the channel if you do consider subscribe as always, and take care. God bless.